If you're buying in Edmonton, January just gave us something that we haven't had in a while. If you want to know what, stay till the end of the video and you're definitely going to figure it out with me together. So let's dive deep into the previous month report. And as you're going to see, you're probably not going to see anything. I'm just going to make myself smaller. So for Edmonton itself, we're just going to go to the average prices firstly. As you can see, almost all the fields seeing decrease month over month, minus 2.4 on average, minus 2% in detached homes, minus 3.5% in the semi-detached, basically duplexes, 0.5% up townhouses, almost flat, and apartments, out of nowhere, they jumped 10.9% up, and they're 5% year over year. So these stats are based only on the 1 month. And 1 month in the whole year doesn't really play a huge role. So this 2.4% down, 2%, 3.5 is just over the last year's January. That's not really terrible. If you just bought a home and you're like watching this video, hey, should I sell it? It's dropping crazy. Don't do that. Just wait. On another hand, as you're gonna see the tendency, we had a huge increase of the listings over the last month. We almost doubled them. It's 85.7% increase. We have 1,800 new listings came up this month. And it's going to be going up and up just because we're going towards a hot market as we face every year, starting like February, going towards June. And year over year, we already made 5% up in the new listings. But, there's a huge but. Month over month, we're still seeing decrease in the listings, but it's only 13.4%. It's not terrible. People are still thinking, is it a good time right now? Or a lot of people are planning to move and finalize their decision yet where they want to live. And basically that's the reason why we also see minus 33% a decrease year over year. But that's, as I mentioned once again, only based on 1 month sales in comparison to last year. And also, right now, we have a little bit of the uphill battle we're going to have to face and fight with that. A lot of people that were moving in these months that were giving Edmonton and Calgary a huge benefit for sales-wise, especially for us as realtors, that was buyers from Toronto and BC. Right now, the tendency is that those markets are not completely dead, but they're in a huge dip. So that means that if somebody is planning to sell their house in Toronto and move to Edmonton, it may take them twice longer right now because market almost does not move there. It's much harder. That's why we may see this year actually not as great numbers as we saw last couple of years. But we never know how the market is gonna open up itself in next couple of months. So we're just gonna have to stay in touch and make sure that you stay on track with all the information that I'm guys giving to you. Then going more towards the inventory, we have 3.6 thousand of inventory. That's 4.5 months of inventory. That is huge. Mostly all that segment sits in the apartments, but anyway, having 4.5 months of inventory basically means that we are right now in the buyer's market. This is a buyer's market in Edmonton mostly right now still, because we do have a lot of listings and we don't have enough buyers for them to make that equal transactions. What I would expect from this month, February, that we're gonna actually probably break 1,000 or 1,500 sales this month, just because people already start to move, and that's probably their intention when they want to get that done before going into the high bidding situation when you have 2, 3, 4, 5 people competing over one property. Days on the market, we're still seeing deep in comparison with last year, right? 5 days over the detached, 12 days over the semi-detached. Townhouses, that is a huge drop that they stay on the market. It's basically almost doubling that. It's 71 days this year that they have to stay on the market before they get sold. They actually reached the same mark as apartments when couple months ago they were 30 days to get them sold. That's why on average right now averaging 61 days on the market for property to get sold. that is a big number, and definitely for the buyers that means that they have a lot of opportunities to choose from and that it makes their negotiation process easier. But for the sellers, it also means that they have to make sure that they list with the proper prices. I mentioned that on every my video, and in order to get more equal market, we definitely need to get this number a little bit down. So then we're just gonna go to another slide. And if you're watching my videos on regular basis, you definitely gonna mention that my thoughts and my predictions are usually coming at the market pretty much straightforward. As I mentioned in the last video, we're probably gonna see this month, previous month, January, is gonna be around 398 benchmark. And here we are, 398 benchmark price for homes, right? And I would say we're still gonna see either small increase like up to 1%, or like maybe same almost flat 397, 398, or like 399 going toward next month before it's gonna start climbing over 400s. But as you're gonna see, the benchmark price for single family houses stayed pretty much flat, 1% down over the year. Apartments only 0.1% months over months, and 0.4 year over year. Townhouses stayed flat, 2.5% year over year. So this is just the beginning, but if you're looking to invest into the property to make some profit of that, definitely buying it in December, January, beginning of February is going to be beneficial for you, because just by buying it a couple months prior, the market's going to start to get hot. You're going to earn the 3, 4, 5% that is going to make in profit and increase in value, just because you was proactive, you was listening to all the materials that are available on the internet, and you made the right decision. So just to make a conclusion for what this month report showed us about the previous month, we definitely started to see a lot of movement on the real estate market itself. We saw quite a bit of sellers trying to list and sell their property. It means that for you as a buyer right now, it's a huge opportunity to find the best fit for you, the best home, and still not be caught up with a bidding wars when you're fighting against other realtors and not negotiating in your behalf. But what we usually see during this month is that the sales are coming back up with the inventory going rapidly up, just because those buyers from BC, Toronto, overseas, and in general, people like to move when it's a little bit warmer, when it's getting back to the close of the winter, when they're done with all their holidays, when they're back from their vacation, from meeting their family all over the Canada, and that's when they start to plan to get actually first step and first move done. That being said, I wouldn't be surprised that the next couple months prices are gonna go up and the month of inventory is gonna go back down, and we're gonna be a little bit more in the balanced market. I'm just gonna make myself a little bit bigger. And if you have any questions about real estate, or you're planning to move to Edmonton and you don't know where to start, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'd love to assist you. I'd love to help you out in this journey. So message me in the comments below or on my cell phone or email. I'd love to be part of your journey, and I'd love to be part of you finding a perfect home. And as always, my name is Serhii Titovskyi. I'm a real estate agent in Edmonton greater area. So see you in the next videos. Bye bye.